Hey guys, so the big news, got the blades back from the heat tree today. There you go. Folders are in the folder thing. And I finished this one. My very first custom Framelock. I can't even describe how happy I am. It was hard. I gotta be honest, there were a couple situations where I said, okay, I screwed up. I mean, it's garbage, this one, I know actually the lock side. Because the very first thing when I started, when I started putting it together, the detent ball. I don't know what happened, but the detent ball actually, I just tried to push it little deeper, and it probably over. No, I didn't even over push it. I just squeezed it a little more, and as I put it together, just the spring itself just pushed the ball all the way in. So obviously the hole for the detent inside was too big for that, and I just couldn't make it work, and the larger detent ball wouldn't fit there. So the only last choice I came up with was actually drill the hole larger, tap it, put a screw there, and do round off the end of the screw with the the homemade lathe. When you put the screw into the drill press, and you spin it and you go with the sandpaper and everything. So that was the only last choice, and thankfully that worked. Now it's using the same detent hole in the blade as the original one, so everything is perfect about it. It was a close call, I told you. I mean, there was a couple situations where I was like, okay, this isn't gonna work. Lug is sticky a little bit, but I do have oil all over it. But you can see I can flick it open. The bushing on this one works really well on this. You know, if I disengage the lug, this actually fairly freely spins. Not completely freely like when you have bearings, but considering it's on the washers, just the washers, is actually pretty good. So the grind, another thing I was kind of scared about, because the stag is really thick on this. It's 0.17 thick. I was a little worried, but it came out good, and it cuts really good. I have almost zero grind. I pretty much had zero grind, but I then just put a slight little convex edge on the very end of it. So, but in a sense, you have pretty much zero grind here, and then it's kind of like the slicer grind, that it gets a little thicker towards the tip. So you see the tip is a little stronger. It's not completely super thin, but happy. It's pretty freaking centered, which I'm actually surprised myself. And I was hoping that everything's gonna work out, and it did. Carries nice in the pocket. If I don't mess up, I actually flick it open nicely. It's pretty sweet. There, like I said, there were a couple scary moments where I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it work, but I did in the end, so I'm super happy. I really am. The biggest news for me. Now I'll probably just leave this be, and I will go try to put another one together. We'll see. I have the stuff ready, so I'll see if I can learn, only by doing them I can learn more and more, so practice makes perfect. So guys, thanks for the support. Let me know what you think. It is a small knife. I don't know if a lot of you realize that this is small. This is a knife size that I love personally for myself. So you see I have pretty much 3-inch blade right on the 3-inch and 7-inch overall. So it's a nice small little handy knife. These are pretty beefy. It's actually nice and comfortable in the hand, and it cuts really good. I was scared. That was my biggest concern with this tacticness and the blade height. I was just like, please, I really wanted to cut just like my knives cut, and it was, with it has enough taper towards the edge that it does cut really nice, and you have the nice beefy look to it. So guys, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and don't cut yourself.